Lovelies. It is a beautiful day for a podcast. You heard me talk last week with the absolutely incomparable Suleika Jaouad, whose New York Times column Life Interrupted about her experience getting leukemia as a very young woman. We talked about those first moments of disorientation when you're dealing with suffering, what happens right after you know. But this week, in our two-part conversation, we decided to talk about how do you live with what's happened? How do you simultaneously feel love and perhaps overwhelming frustration and resentfulness that your life has changed, that your relationships have changed, that you're not the same person, and neither is anyone else around you. So this week we talk about the stages of patienthood, moving from crisis into that life beyond, the feeling of perhaps like overcompensating. So when you feel like you're the taker in the relationship, that you then the second you feel like you've got a window of health and energy, you kind of maybe wildly swing over to the other side. How do you kind of manage the economy of your suffering, and then also the economy of like love and grace, where maybe you're not feeling that charitable toward yourself, or maybe you're feeling pretty frustrated with the way other people didn't show up for you. So we talked pretty candidly about the very unromantic work of loving the people who care for us and needing to be cared for, and learning to maybe love ourselves a bit more. So if you're someone who's been changed by suffering, this episode is for you. It's about who we are now. And if you're someone who loves someone that's suffering, pull up a chair, because this is a really intimate, vulnerable, honest conversation with someone who's like very careful about her beautiful language, but just like they're like direct arrows. So anyway, I hope you love it. I know I just had such a great time talking to her. So, all right, my dears, have a beautiful, terrible day.